I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to the Resistance. Am I doing more harm than good? I've been getting some pushback on my criticism of the Democratic Party. Some folks were really angry at me when I shared my opinion on Gavin Newsom. Well, folks, now is not the time to rally around the party. Now is the time to shape our party. Are we the party of feckless dinosaur Democrats who tie their own hands? The party of AIPAC and Wall Street? Or are we the party of the working class? Are we the party that's willing to fight to save that which so many have sacrificed for? Who are we? As individuals, we decide every day who we are. When we show up to a protest, when we give $5 to the guy that's sweeping the sidewalk downtown on a Saturday morning, when we go to a vigil to honor people like Renee Good and Alex Preddy, and when we sit with our ballot and choose the person that we're willing to give the privilege of representing us in government. Every day in matters large and small, we decide who we are, and our party should reflect those choices. We need to be far more deliberate than we've been in our past when we decide who we want in our government. Now's not the time to circle the wagons. Now's the time to make sure the wagons we're riding in are worth circling. Once we've done that, then we can unify for the November election. But every poll that asks the question shows that the vast majority of us are fed up and have very little confidence in Congress. And yet the data also consistently shows that voters rarely admit that their own representative or senator are a part of the problem. If I had it my way, there wouldn't be a single incumbent win re-election. First, almost all of them have been there long enough to do enough to have prevented this move toward authoritarian government. Second, most of them have been there so damn long and have become so wealthy that they don't have the first clue what it's like for the average American who struggles to keep their family fed and housed and healthy. Third, only after the assassinations of Renee Good and Alex Preddy did our congressional Democrats put up a modicum of a fight. And it's just enough of a fight to make just enough people believe that they're fighting. But it's not up to me. And besides, there aren't that many Democrats who are facing primary challenges yet. There are enough challenge races that if most or all of those races rapidly progress to a point that the incumbents could see their chances of winning dwindle with every passing day, then we would see a dramatic shift in not just the behavior of congressional Democrats, but also in the kind of people stepping up to run for president in 2028. We know this because in the 1990s, Newt Gingrich and the Tea Party did exactly what I'm talking about. They used the primary races to radically transform the Republican Party into an extreme right-wing Christian nationalist party. If they can do it to bring about darkness, then we can do it to bring about light. As for those of you who are angry because of my very low opinion of Gavin Newsom, I don't apologize. The difference between him and Chuck Schumer right now is that Gavin Newsom is putting his version of strongly worded letters into memes and media opportunities. Sure, I give him credit for the redistricting effort in California, but he's the governor. That's exactly what he was expected to do. He's not leading the Democrats nationally. He's not doing anything to guide us on Main Street. He's not acting as our champion and calling on congressional Dems to do more. He's just building name recognition. And if you think that what he's doing means he's most likely to be our next Democratic Party nominee for president, then I invite you to look at the last 50 years. Far more often than not, the person who is believed to be the front runner at this stage of the process usually ends up being an also-ran. Now's not the time to be arguing over who is best to lead the Democrats in 2028. Now's the time to focus on who has or hasn't truly earned the privilege of being our leaders today. Thanks for listening. Good day.